Have you all assigned roles yet?
No, ma'am.
Okay, who is going to be your design expert? This is the person that decided your design you're gonna use.
I will.
Okay, good. All right, Belinda. Belinda, that means you'll also lead your discussion since there are 3 people in your group. Okay, so that puts you in also the communications expert. Who's our engineer that will kind of lead the building process?
I'll be the engineer.
Okay, and then who's gonna be our inspector? This is the person in charge of putting paper clips on the bridge, checking the safety of your bridge. I guess that leaves you, Danielle. Okay, good. All right, so what you're gonna wanna start with then is you're gonna pick the design. Have y'all decided on the design already?
No.
Okay, so which one do you feel would work best for your group, for your team members?
I like that one.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. We can do that one. Yeah, I kinda like that one too.
Okay. Well, you know how to do the bridge. You're gonna actually start, and you know you have to build it straight across here. You'll want it to hang off a little bit so that it'll brace on here, but it can't touch the sides. Okay, and this is your glue. It's the only kind of glue you can sniff and eat, but don't do it this class period, please. Okay? Because fingers will be all over it, and that is gross. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys get started in your teams and start your building process, and I will let your engineer get you going on that. Be sure to lead your team in discussion, Belinda, as you work. Go ahead and get started.
Okay, first I think we need to just measure it and see how many toothpicks we'll need. Okay. It's gonna be hard to do that, but here, I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting it together. Okay.
So, how many are you going to put on there?
I'm just gonna keep going until, like, the floor of it is gonna sort of hang off, like she said. But I'll just see how far it'll go. I think, how many toothpicks do y'all think it will take?
Probably about 7.
Yeah, about 7.
About 7. Okay. We need to add more to that.
Probably.
Okay.
Don't look strong enough.
What do you think we should do to make it not as droopy like this? Put another toothpick in between it? Like this.
2 for each. Are you going to put one on the last one?
Do you think we should put one on the last one?
It don't matter.
Let's just see. Let's just see what we can do.
Keep your goal in mind as you work to design, because we've been working with ModelSmart, bridge design software. You want it to be a good design, and build a bridge. You want it to work. You want it to stay together. So work together on that part. Bless you.
It looks like it isn't going to stay very strong. What can we do other than adding, like,
More marshmallows.
more marshmallows? Just put more marshmallows all over it.
Like, it's not gonna work. And one more.
I couldn't hear how you guys were doing. I wanted to make sure y'all were making it okay on
Yes.
reaching your goal.
We're trying to make it more stable where they'll stay together instead of like drip down.
I understand. And once you have two sides connected with the floor, that will also help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It won't stay up.
Okay.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to do the floor because it won't stay together.
Do you think maybe it's too heavy?
Yeah. But if it's too light, it'll come apart.
Because look, if you don't have like enough marshmallows to keep it together, it may just completely fall apart.
Well, look at some of these designs that were successful and see if you can find maybe what worked for them and problem solve together while looking at that and see if you can find some differences between yours and this. And maybe you can find something while problem solving that may work.
Maybe we should just use one toothpick and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marshmallows and
Yeah, let's just like
6.
sit this to the side for now and try to restart the bottom.
We need 6 sticks.
Okay. So just try to keep it spaced out.
I'm gonna try to do this side. And then you work on another stick for the back. You just need 6 marshmallows. 7. I need 6 sticks.
I like to ask a question to all you. Where is the longest bridge you ever traveled to? Valley?
I don't go on bridges.
Roman?
Start here from Starkville.
Me too. I went there too, and what do you think is the strongest aspect of this bridge?
The Tapex. Wait. What?
What do you think is the strongest aspect of the bridge?
I don't know what aspect is.
What's the strongest part of your bridge? What makes your bridge strong, you
The
think?
Capex,
The toothpick?
the basket.
No, about your bridge you're building right now.
Okay, the Tapex.
The Martian. The Tapex? What?
Roman?
Skip me.
The supports that we'll.
I think the marshmallows are the ones that keeps it together to make it strong. What do you think's the weakest part of our bridge?
The toothpicks.
Valley?
the,
Maybe after you've built it all, we can wait and see.
Okay. So right now we are building a Howard Truss bridge. And once we have the design built, we're gonna be doing the supports. We're gonna do a hinge and a fix.
You can speak up, Roman. Thank you, TJ.
You're welcome.
How did you decide on your design?
it looked the easiest.
Y'all chose the easiest.
Yeah.
It was less, we didn't have to do as much work.
This one, like, it would have a lot of toothpicks, and so we thought it would fall or something.
It would not be able to be held.
And we thought this one wouldn't have enough support for it, and it would fall down if we put pressure on it.
Okay. I bet if she's doing one side and y'all worked on another side, maybe it would get done faster and y'all could go ahead and connect it.
Okay.
That looks really good.
I hope it just doesn't fail.
Do we
Well, all
need
the
to
bridges
put,
are going to fail.
do y'all think that we should put two toothpicks? Or just one to connect the two sides of the bridges?
Two.
Would be best.
Because it would support it more better
It
than
would
one.
not fail as much.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure Val.
Okay. As long as you're sure.
Roman, you could start building the top of it, and I could do the bottom of it. Do the top of it.
Is that how one connects?
Which did y'all like better, the actual designing and Model Smart software or the actual building?
Yes.
Actual building.
The actual building is fine.
Do any of you want to actually be an engineer? Go into engineering?
Yes.
You do?
Not really.
No.
That's long enough. Is that the bottom or the top?
Oh, that's the top right there.
Why are you whispering?
Not.
Top. What?
I thought it hurts. I can't eat loud enough. Just so.
Wait a minute. Explain. It's shorter than mine was. Hmm?
Gotta extend one. Gotta get like two.
But these only do two.
What is it, Roman?
It's shorter.
Is there a way we could see if it could be exact?
You want me to get a ruler for you?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a good idea. I got two rulers, one for your group and one The other team. Just make sure you want to measure how long you want the bridge to be. For when you do both sides.
Right here, it's 4 inches and 4.5 inches. So we can see how long this one is. And it's actually longer than.
Then I can just pull the tape that's closer.
Alright, it's 4.5 inches. So the bottom is 2 inches 3/4.
This one's got to be straight down there.
How are you guys doing coming to your, meet your goal?
We're getting closer to it.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's gonna hold anything.
What's been the greatest challenge?
Trying to get it to stay up. Yeah.
Standing up.
And it's like uneven.
What should we do to change it?
I don't know,
Makes
it's
sense.
like all the toothpicks are different sizes.
But are they?
No. Yes. They are.
No, they are not different sizes, unless you have chewed parts of them off.
Oh yeah, we did do one part. We broke it. How many are you gonna add?
We're just gonna try to go all the way across and see how it works out.
Make sure it can be measured by paper clips, that there is room for the paper clips
To see
to
it.
sit. That's correct. We want to make sure it is safe for our paperclip travelers. We don't want any, paper clips falling into the ocean,
Yeah.
basket ocean. What do you think's the strongest aspect of your bridge?
The marshmallow.
The marshmallow?
The marshmallows sort of keep it from completely tumbling down.
Do you see why having a really good design is important before starting to build a bridge?
Yes. So you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to maneuver with it when you try not to completely bring the bridge down.
What's that?
Okay.
We should have worked our way up from the bottom.
Yes, we probably should have started with the bottom first. No, stay together. Hang on, maybe we can try putting this that we tried earlier, just laying it across.
So what's the weakest part of our bridge?
The weakest part, I believe,
The top.
trying to get it to stay up.
Does working in a team makes it better?
I believe so, because if we didn't have a team, it
You
would
might have
be,
other ideas. Like,
yeah, like we have a widespread range of ideas.
What's the largest bridge you ever traveled across?
I didn't go to cross many bridges.
I think it was when I went to Florida and we went across the bridge from our hotel to the beach.
Oh,
It was like really long. It was
the
mostly,
bridge from, like this one.
well, it mostly didn't have any above things. It was just sort of just straight across like a road almost. It had lots of supports on the bottom of it.
It's kind of cool.
Hmm.
I think it's too many marshmallows on one side, so
you should make it even.
Here, let's try fixing that side before we start on the bottom again.
Okay, how is this going?
are you gonna?
Hang on, no, stand across and then sort of, I don't wanna go here.
That was not connected.
Here, we can tear a piece, some of them, like,
There.
and just. There's a little bit of. Maybe right.
Talk louder.
Look how bridge fell apart.
Did you guys just lose a support?
No,
Yeah,
this is
no,
like-
the support isn't standing anymore, and the piece fell off. And then that piece fell off.
And they're all just falling.
That support needs to be stronger. It only had 2 marshmallows, and that one has 3.
Maybe we should try to use this toothpick.
Try to use those toothpicks.
Sounds like a good idea, Belinda.
What toothpicks can we take out?
Probably the ones in the middle right here.
Remember in Model Smart, when you had fewer members, your structure weight decreased, and you wanted a lower structure weight, below 4 grams. So that could work.
This one connected to nothing. That's worse.
That's worse. I think. Hang on a second, this one's not supposed to be there. Like,
Maybe it's
How's your goal coming along with your bridge?
Slowly.
Slowly but coming.
We got, when we were like putting it over here, our toothpicks, like, we put them in different spots, we like more together, and so to make it shorter, and so it wouldn't line up right, this one, and so we
Wait, sorry.
decided to put it on top of it to trace it, to make sure it's right.
Oh, go ahead.
Right, if it would have failed, the first time if we had it, because now it probably won't.
Good. You overlaid it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
For copying this first one,
Smart thinking.
that's all right.
That's a way to problem solve.
One of our problems.
Have you had many problems in this process?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably.
One of them was probably we didn't get it exact, so it wouldn't be even. Because probably if the bridge wasn't even, it would fall down and people went across it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it has to be even. You don't want to go crooked across the bridge.
And so does this support has to be going up to the bridge?
It's going to connect your bridge to the floor of the basket. It's going to help keep it from falling. Just like when you cross a real bridge, you know, you see that support go into the water or onto the ground. It helps keep it standing.